This is Hart, and what I have here are 5 little boxes that have a slight curve top to them, cute little feet. They're made by Punch Studio. I purchased them at Tuesday morning, but I already took the price tags off because they're going to be gifts. And they're going to be gifts for 5 people that were randomly drawn out of the hat. And if you hear your name, don't watch this video till you get your package. So it's Mary Forrester, Patricia, Shelley, Jane Sasselos, and Lynn Wright. Long story short, I have 2 kinds of boxes. One is this black one with the butterflies and the rose, and it has a pink insides. And I'm going to set this aside. And the other one is this blue one. It's like a minty blue. And it says, today's beautiful moments are tomorrow's beautiful memories. And it's just adorable. And it's just absolutely adorable. And this little tab pokes out. One of the people that I'm sending this to is probably crafty enough to figure out how to make this, because it looks doable. It looks like something we could make. Except the hard top looks a little hard. But a flat top maybe. But it's cute. Punch Studio. So I have 5 of them. Why? Because that's how many they had at Tuesday morning. And that's how many I bought. I've already gathered it together and done a bunch of the work for making them. And I've pulled my favorite tab punch top out in case I want to make more tabs, which I know I will want to. I also have off to the side and behind me a cutting thing, which might make me move these out of the way. We'll see how that goes. Inside of one of these are the buttons, and I'm just going to start sorting through. So what I also have are 5 of these boxes. And what I was thinking is, because everyone that was in my hat, this is the hat. And then I tossed it onto the mat. So in my hat and on my mat, I feel like a Dr. Seuss book. Are people I would like to thank. And so each one of these boxes has a little selection of thank yous. And so with 5 of these boxes, and they're coordinating, most of the people that were in my hat, not all of them, but most of the people in my hat are crafters. Actually, are all of these people that won, shouldn't say won, that I have the opportunity to actually gift. Yep, and yeah, wow. Yeah, look at that. They're all crafters, and these 2 people I watch regularly on YouTube as crafters. So if you've never checked out Shelley Crafting Mamas or Mary Forrester, then you should. I wonder if I spelled your name right, Mary. I used my Facebook Messenger to help me remember all the names because, you know, I can't remember everybody. And this is Creative Trish. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to take each of these, and this is going to be my base for what goes in the bottom of their little happy things. And I was thinking of making them fun little ephemera. Where's my big trash? The floor sounds good. Oh, yeah. I was thinking of making these my fun little ephemera boxes as gifts. They don't have to make them as cards, but they could. And actually, since they're all crafty people, they all can remake them as cards or just use the cards as they are. And I'm not going to send all the cards because I want to updo some of the cards myself. They're so darn cute, though. This one's all lipsticky. And it just so happened that I bought all of these ones that they had. You know that was fun, just throwing it on the floor, right? All right, thank you, happy birthday every day, and just say hello. Thank you, thanks, happy birthday every day. Thanks, blank, happy birthday, thank you. Thank you, thanks, happy birthday every day. Thanks, blank, happy birthday, and thank you. All right, so these two are the same, these two are the same, and this one is different. And let me just make sure they even fit in the bottom, because I think they fit, but I don't know. Let me take Little Miss Lipstick, this thank you, and this envelope, and see if it fits in the bottom. Oh, the envelope doesn't fit. Oh, monkey butt nuggets. It's too tight. All right, so if the envelope doesn't fit, does it fit if I put it up top? It fits if I put it up top. All right, so how many fit if I put them up top? So let's give... one thank you, one thanks, one happy birthday. Do you see how they're kind of color coordinating to the other boxes? Why about these? And then we'll go with one every day. Thank you, thanks, happy birthday, and every day. It's, oh, it's blank. Well, I guess they could have said blank, but that's funny. All right. Thank you, thanks, happy birthday, and blank. Let's see if 4 fit nicely up top. And yay! It does. All right, so everybody's going to get 4. Maybe I should do that at the end. We'll see. I'll just set them there. Well, no, I don't want to do them at the end. Let's just do it now. So thank you. Let's do this thanks. Thank you, thanks. This happy birthday. Oh, that's a cute one. And blank. Okay, that's package number 2. And let's go, thank you. Already did that, thanks. Already did that, thanks. How about the just saying hello? Thank you. Hello, gorgeous. Happy birthday. And thanks. Let's put the purple one on the bottom because my color scheme really is pinks and blues. Put Hello Gorgeous on the top of this one. I do have yellows in there though, so pinks, blues, and yellows, but this other stuff comes in. So I have 2 more to do. So, thank you. Thanks. Do I have any I haven't used yet? Yeah. Oh, that's another thank you. I used that happy birthday. Use that happy birthday, and I use that happy birthday. So we'll use this one again. Oh, thank you, thanks. Where's my other thanks? I'll do this one. Thank you, thanks. Let's do 2 happy birthdays that are different. We'll go with these 2. Happy birthday and blank. And we'll go with this blank and hello gorgeous. That works out. Oh wait, we haven't done this one yet. What's this one? Oh, this was just blank. So that works out. All right, 2 blues. Oh, I still end up with 2 yellows, but not the yellow main. So yeah, this is good. So now we have our 4 cards that are going in here. And you're kind of getting the gist of what I'm working on. So I want to make sure that I can reuse all these. These will become my Christmas card bases or my thank you bases. I don't know. They're going to be whatever I feel like making them. Look at all this. I have room now. Okay, next. Let's just do it this way. I know that I put some stuff in here. Let me see. Oh, there they are. I have buttons. Let's see if putting this back down weighs it down. It does weigh it down enough. That's good to know. And let's get all the buttons out. So I've already done the work of pulling together the things I want to put in there. It's like a happy mail. And now I just want to divide it all up to where it's 5, 5, 5, and 5. And I really don't want to design it for any particular person because then I'll start getting too slow. I got to think about it less. So let's get these out. I don't have to reach as far. And just start filling up these bodies. Yes, I really am that anal that I have to put it in a certain way. There we go. Okay, this big fluffy one with a tiny one seems fair. How many of these felt ones do I have? Well, I just happen to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can give everybody a felt button. Maybe it's velvet. Feels more like velvet. Everybody a velvet button. Give everybody a big button. One, well, big isn't good enough. So 1, 2, 3. These are nice. Oh, there's another velvet button. And 5. So somebody's going to get 2 velvet buttons. And to make it fair, the person with 2 velvet buttons needs something that looks good with the 2 buttons. It'll be there. So now we're down to 4. The little button should go with the great big button. These kind of match. And which way looks better? That way looks better. All right. So off with your buttons. And now you see what I mean by doing random. All right. So everybody gets a donut Band-Aid. And that's for like a get well card. That's what I was thinking with those. I also have these cute little ice cream Band-Aids, but they don't fit in this part. So I'll set these aside and put them in later. I have these little stickers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I already did it. Oh, look, 2 are the same. So I'll put them in different color bins. The stickers. This one says Merry Christmas. Put that with the doggy. This one says for you. And that one's just a cute design. And then I have Blingy Shiny. I don't know that I have a particular place for any one thing, but I'm going to put it with the Band-Aids. Okay. I have cute little flowers. Now these flowers are ones I trimmed off of a beautiful shirt where the whole shirt was flowers. And I still have them. Isn't that crazy? Just a ton of them. 1, 2, 3. But I love them and they're so usable on things. And then this is the tiny ones off the same shirt. So that's just the labor of cutting it off a very, I'll just call it an expensive shirt. I think I did that in another video. Now, I'm not sure how to show you this level of detail, but I have these guys right here. Aren't they adorable? And these are chipboard. They're just cute. And yes, I have yucky fingers. Just ignore my fingers. All right, where do we want to stick these? I don't know. We'll just stick them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then on these ones, I'm giving paper clips and these little tabs which go through the paper clips, and they just make the easiest flags. But these paper clips are kind of small for it. I probably should put bigger paper clips in there too. But I don't know where my huge jar of paper clips are. Because, you know, when you move, you lose a couple things. So if they have a huge jar of paper clips, this would be nice with that. But I can fold it in half to give them an idea for what they're doing. Oh, you know what? Instead of folding it in half, I'm afraid of folding it. Well, this one already has this fold now. But it fits in the family of colors, so it'll be fine. I'll stick these off to the side and just put the paper clips in with the shiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's just such a pretty color. It's that rose gold. Okay, and then I have these 5 mirrors. You guys saw me go shopping before. I gave some to the foundation. I kept some for myself, and now I'm giving some away. Cheesy foam stickers. You know, there's never enough of it. Okay, I'm obviously you guys remember those wind-up toy things? So I have some of these metal wind-up toy things that I have. And they'll fit in here so pretty. So let's do that. And then I have a little key. Let's do that. No, we'll wind up toy. Because for some reason the foam needs to be next to something gorgeous, because that's what was bugging me. And maybe it's just me and foam, I don't know. And I have these ones, which are big. And these big things I'll set off to the side again. We'll put those off in the back. Oh, these cigar labels are also big. I'll divvy those out separately. What else do we have here? Oh, these are cute. These are little bow paper clips. Put these in with the same paper clip. And you can see I spent some time sorting through and making sure that everybody had something super cute. I'll put this in on the foam one. Kind of hides the cuteness of the metal underneath. It might surprise them if they didn't watch this video. And then I pulled together, I made 2 little tags using my tab punch. It's made by the Paper Studio. I love this punch. And then they can open it and remove it. And I'll just open one of them and show you that I have a bunch of random brads. Oh, I'm not going to open it. But you can see at the top what the tab looks like. I'll close it back up. And it almost looks like a shaker pocket. But all that's in here is a bunch of random brads. Completely random brads. Stars. Sequin. Or star sequins. Silver sequins. And, oh, I called them brads. They're eyelets. And there's all kinds of really cool ones in here. Everything from candy canes to, I don't know, just crazy stuff in there. So each one of them is random. This one has like a chubby balloon, a ghost, a saguaro cactus, a crayon, a helicopter. I don't know. It's a bunch of stuff in here, and they're fun. So that'll just be a form of hat. Oh, they're too big to fit in these too. So I'll set these aside. At least it weighs it down a little bit. And that's all these. And so what I could do, yeah, let's do that. Let's use these to put in the big things. And then it might help me hold the stuff from being shaken all about during transit. And then I did stop smoking cigars, so this is now my limited supply of cigar labels. You guys don't even want to know how many I used to smoke. I have pondered taking back up the pipe, but okay, I won't even talk about that. This says cheese. This says a joy shared is a joy doubled. I inked all the edges with a silver paint pen. This is family ties. This one says memories. And this one says happiness. And then these are the ones that they can use to make little flag paper clips on the chubbier jumbo paper clips. And then these are the ice cream band-aids, which will make the cutest get well card if they so choose to do it that way. And I'm going to put this on pause, go to lunch, and come right back. For you, that'll just be a jiffy. Holy smackajanolies, I'm finally back. But I'm still going through and I'm putting all this stuff together. Oh, it's been a day. So all these cute little baggies are now filled. I love having cute little baggies. Now, I really do need to know the exact size of the interior of this. I do need to know that. Can I do it this way? Nope, that's not the same size. I know I have 50,000 rulers, but I don't have any right next to me right now. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to take off a piece of graph paper. It's okay. I can survive without one piece of graph paper. Then I'm going to take one of my little boxes. I'm going to see this envelope, which seems to be, oh, it's just a little bit bigger than that envelope too, so that doesn't work either. All right. Let's see. If I take this and count over how many, it should fold to here. Let's see if that goes in. Too tight. I'll fold you a little bit more. See, I don't feel like measuring. What do I feel like doing? I feel like just folding. That's what I feel like doing. All right, that's going to be small enough for this stuff to be loose enough. And then how far is it go there? Just going to bend it a little bit and we'll see how far that is. And now we're going to see how big it is. All right. It's smaller than 5 inches, so 4 3/4 by... Seriously, is it 4 by 4 3/4? That's kind of cool. So it's just under 4 and 4 3/4. Let's see. Let's take off one of these. So let's assume that this is gone, because that would be about 4 3/4. A little less. Can you fit in there nicely? Yes, you do. All right. So, oh, scissors, where might you be? I'm at a party with my friend Lucy. I can't cut a straight line because my brain ain't fine. Yep, it's a crappy poem, but I just want to see how it looks in there. That's about as precise as it gets, but a little hard to get everything out of the bottom. Well, you know what you do when something's a little hard to get everything out of the bottom. You give yourself a ribbon at the bottom. That's what you do. Red is not the color for my ribbon though. I think I'm gonna need something better. Give yourself a little ribbon to pull it up. And how long does my ribbon need to be? My ribbon needs to be about that long. I'm not cutting, I'm just measuring. So 7.5 inches. Well, let's get some pretty ribbon. Let's get some pretty ribbon and do 7.5 inches on each and every one. Where is the end, my friend? Oh, I'm never gonna find the end, am I? I got this from Tuesday morning a long time ago. Paid way too much for it. Way too much, but I really wanted it to make something. You know how we do that sometimes? It just happens sometimes. And I really don't want to open this either. What would happen if I just pulled it at a random spot? Somebody's yelling at me right now. Go ahead, yell at me, it's okay. Nope, that's not helping me. Nope, that's not helping me either. I'm never going to use this regular. Dagnabbit, I think I have to undo this thing. I don't want to undo this thing, because then you know what's going to happen? It's going to unravel, and then I'm going to be all sad, because I'm not going to know where the end was. And you know, you want to be all sad with me, because you want to know where the end is too. But you know what? It's looser now. Can I pull it out? Nope. So, I'm looking for the end I had before. I don't know where that might be. Oh my gosh, I have an end. How exciting is that? It's not exciting at all because I have a mess here. It's a mess. Trendsetter Yarns. Say S-E-G-U-E. I don't know how to say that. Alright, I have an end and I have a knot somewhere in here. Oh, that's because they have a thread here. Let's just take that thread off. I don't believe this thread needs to be. I don't even know why I have this thread. Look at that thing. It's a knotted mess. Look at that. I just cut you right there. You just, oh my gosh, what kind of scissors are these? How have I tortured you in your life? Oh, I realize I don't have you on my loud, obnoxious, whatever it's called, speaker thinger. Look at that. This whole thing is just going to be a knotted mess. Let me see. You're still watching my googliness. All right. 7.5 inches. We'll go 8, just in case. 8 inches. 1, 2, 3. What is this for? The bottom. So it's easy for them to get the stuff out of the bottom. It's not a hassle. 4, and then we'll have 5. Oh! No. All right, well, I'm going to have an extra one. 5. And I can reuse this if I want to. It's pretty. 8. All right. Did I do that all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can count. I promise you, I can count. And now my big old mess right here, I'm going to have to come up with something for this solution because it's going to be messy. So it'll go in my I need to do something about it pile. Okay, and this will go at the bottom of each one of these trays. I'll deal with that later too. And now we know the size we need for all the papers at the bottom. That's important. And then this guy right here, we know that he can only be one off of that. So this will be trimmed papers. We'll come up and trim all these in a little bit. Now I'm dropping the names. Full confession mode. I was afraid of even putting the names on camera, because what if I lost the names and had to do the what do you call it again? Whatever you call it. What do you call it? Had to do the video again. Cut out the names or something. I didn't want to do that. Alright, let's divvy the rest of what's in this box out. One for you. That says love. This one says excuse to let loose. This will be easier on a white background. This one says excuse to let loose. This one says friends, laughter, happiness. And this one says love. Okay, and then everybody gets a cutesy little flower. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little flowers. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little flowers. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little flowers, 10 little flowers, yeah. Alright, I think the yellow flower needs to go in this one. I feel like the key thing now needs to be on top, because it's rocking around too much. And I feel like I want to start singing that song, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree and the Happy Holidays. I don't remember any more lyrics. Alright, 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 alright. That one has a key. Oh, this is random. This is so cute. It's not quite the right blue, but it's so dang cute. I feel like I should do something with that. Oh, these guys need to be cut also. Just cut that last line off. Put you aside. These ones, I'm going to put this in underneath that. That'll work. Everybody, and this is a pretty little flower that is not reversible, but it's cute. Cute as a button, I say. Cute as a button. The button's right above it, too. Now, I have these real pearls, which are really, really cool. And it's a belt that I damaged. Or whatever I wanted it to be, I suppose. But it's really, really pretty. And it's on this leather part right here. But what I was thinking of doing, since I damaged one spot, doing it the same way in the other spots. What I did was, it popped off a bead right here. Then I just tied a knot. So I figure if I pull this guy out and off, 2, 3, 4, and it's just pearls strung on leather and done with some kind of a pretty tie. Now what I'm thinking is I can tie it off here. I should do a clove hitch. Go back to my boating days. It's kind of like a clove hitch right here. Okay, and then tie this whole bugger in a knot. And I can fix it later, but that will be my intent. Then I tie it in a couple of knots and it'll look intentional versus all wonky. Alright, this box is done. And I give each of them a pretty, I'll put it in with the buttons, a pretty little pearl in with the buttons. It's a pearl with a wide bead to it too. That's nice. Isn't that a cool box? I got that from Tuesday morning as well. All right. You're good to go there. You're good to go there. All right. Now on these guys, I have room. I'm making room. I've got room for this, right? Yeah, I think so. Come out, wherever you are. These are Brad's. And I'm just going to give 2 each to each person. It'll be random. So this one says family. Okay, no, it's not going to be random because I don't want 2 of the same word. And that says party. Okay, this says enjoy. And this says family. And this says enjoy. And this says party. I don't know about no purple. Purple doesn't look good in there. Enjoy and family. This one says party. And enjoy. And this one says family and enjoy. None of them, this friends is like the perfect color. So let's pull out enjoy and put in friends. There we go. Everybody gets 2. That looks good. Set you aside. All right. Now you're going to see me buggle with this thing again. How does anybody ever know where these start at? All you people who do this stuff all the time, how do I know where it starts? Answer me this. I'm not a yarny person. A yarny person would know. Oh, I got lucky. Okay. Oh. Am I supposed to pull from the middle somewhere? Because it seems like that would be smarter. Yeah, no. All right, so let's see where this one's coming from. All right, 1. I'll pull this off. All right, how long do we want it to be? Let's make it 3 floofies. 1, 2, 3. Let's make it 4 floofies. 4 floofies long. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 more 4 floofy. 5. It's kind of cute. All right, where did the 4 floofies go? Wherever they want to go. How about we just put them on top of the buttons? No, I don't like them on top of the buttons. We could put them, oh, that's still on top of the buttons. Nope, that's not cute either. Oh well. We're going to put it under the buttons. That's better. 4 floofies under the buttons. Doesn't have to be under all the buttons. It just has to be under some of the buttons. All right. And yes, I'm even anal about how it packages, even though it's probably all going to fall out in shipment. That's my concern, but we'll see. Under the buttons. All right, cute enough. Those are cute little packs. And then you have the little cards. We're done with that part. Now we need pink. Pink. This one's out. Take this off. And we'll do 8 inches again. 1, 2, 3. They have like little pink flags on them. 4, 5. All right, all this goes away. In the I will put it away later pile. Where is my I will, oh, there's my I will put it away later pile. I found it, and look, you do fit in here. You can just squeeze it off. So here's something cool. So I bought this one at Old Time Pottery. And as cool as it is, as fluffy as it is with the little bubbles, It'll probably last me forever because I don't really use it like most yarn people use things. It was 90% off, and it was 90% off of $2.99. So it means I paid 30 cents for this thing. All right, I'm gonna put that away. I'm gonna, I promise. All right, let's close these things up a little bit and put these back. Look at that, I didn't even put it back in the right order. That's okay. And then I'll close all these. Come out of there. Oh, look at that, I didn't put that in either. I'll put the yarn on top. What am I doing here? Yep, yarn's on top. Yarn's on top. Yarn's on top. Yarn's on top. And guess what? The yarn's on top. That works out. All right. And so we close these up because they're going to be in my way. Now what I need to work on is cutting these babies. Let's open one just in case. We'll have to test it all the time. That's fine. We'll set you in there for a second. We might need you soon, and I'll set you down. First things first. We have our page size, and we know how long this guy needs to be. I have my handy dandy cutter. Ooh, and I hope it's not too loud for you. All right, handy dandy cutter on the table. And then I'm going to cut it to there. Well, that is smaller than 4 3/4, huh? That's okay. We're going to cut these ones to 4 1/2. That works for me. So I'll give everybody 5 sheets of green. It's kind of like 5 ladies dancing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this one already has 5. But they're stuck funny. Take this one off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can cut 5 sheets pretty good with this. So we'll go down to the 4 1/2. Trim you at 4 1/2. And you're good to go. These little strips I can always use in my little scrap pile. So there's 6 pages there. See if I can do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See if I have enough to give everybody 6 pages. And if they're junk journalers, these are great for junk journals. There's section 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Section 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I realized is I didn't do it right, so I'm going to do 7 because I need to give 1 to section 3. Now there's 6 in each one, and I need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are some left over to play with. Let's cut it at 4 1/2. And as long as it's smaller than my little square, whatever I did with it, then I'm in good shape. There it is. As long as it's smaller than this, I'm in good shape. And that's what I'll do as a test. And yep, I'm smaller, so that's good. And do the same with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this one in packs of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Put these together. These are extras. 5 piles going to size of 4 1/2. 1, Now, what's nice about these ones is if they want to write a little note inside of the card they're making, then they can use that for this too. Or they can just use this for lined ephemera. You know, just stuff that they use in their various projects. They can use this as the backing for creating embellishments. This would make a cute embellishment kit. It does kind of make me want to put together a set of pages for everyone that goes with it. That way it becomes the kit that they use to embellish a book. All right, that's cute. So these now go at the bottom of each one. Okay. What I mean by that is I'll just take my little ribbon, put him, actually let's put him widthwise. Put him widthwise and underneath here. Stack these two, put him underneath, and then anything on top of that I don't have to worry about, they can get it out. I bet you this can fit up top too when I fold it over. Oh, and it does. Isn't that great? That's awesome. So I can put this one here, this pink here. What I should have done is made it long enough to tie around. That would have been even cuter. All right, this guy, we'll do the same. So let's take each one individually and do the same. Well, we'll do the same later. Let's just get them in their respective places. Put him in. Put this up. Actually, let's just put you behind it. Here we go. Do the same here. Put this in, put this back, and put this in the back. I like to give gifts that I think would be adorable to receive. You can tell that I'm taking care to make sure that this is pretty presentation. You can tell that there's love brought into each and every one of these. And even though I'm doing it by 5, they're still different between them. There are still differences between them. They're not exactly the same. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay. They're not super different, which makes it easier for me to put them together. But they're definitely adorable. All right, put you in there. Let's get another one. You know, I didn't even check to make sure that it fit in that standard flat rate envelope. That'll be a hassle if it doesn't. But at the minimum, it'll fit in the flat rate bubble mailer. I do have to go to the office, and I still need to make all the hardest kits. Speaking of which, and this is important for you guys to know this, I'm going to stop asking for donations because I had such a bust when I made my last request, asking for donations. And I don't say this to make you feel guilty. I say this to say, okay, I understand. You guys don't want me to make requests, and that's fine. I do not judge anyone for this. I do. It was just, I shouldn't say it's a bust. I was able to earn $67 towards all the shipping this month, which is awesome. And then I do have one Patreon who contributes every single month. And her contribution, I know this is going to sound funny, but her contribution goes straight to helping pay the shipping on a specific artist. And I'll send you a private message so you know what I mean. But in short, that one Patreon funds the shipping on one shipment every single month. And I think that's a cool way to do it. We can do it this way? No, it'll be in the way. I think it'll work. Let's try. I'm just going to try to stack all these out of the way and see if I can get as many as I can. Now I'm going that fit over here. I'll just keep these up and out of the way and hope they fit at the end. If not, I'll just figure out a way to shove them in the bag. All right, here we go. That's 4 of them. The 5th one will go here. That's fine. All right, each person gets, and yes, I'm almost done with my Mickey quilt, but I can't share it with you yet because I'm still editing the videos on that. I seriously was considering doing this video live, but I noticed that someone was on live right now, and I can't multitask and watch someone else craft and actually get any work done with any speed. Some of you do that well. I don't do that well. Look at this one. It just says Mickey Mouse. It's so cute. This is my Steamboat Willie, and I gave you guys premium adorable scraps that you can use however you choose to craft. All right, this guy right here is going to have to be folded. And I only did 3 of these, so I'll fold you in such a way that, oh, your Mickey looks cute. Look at that. You're going to go at the top. The reason I want to put you at the top is because it'll soften this round lid. My little Steamboat Willie. And still, not everybody gets the same thing, even though some are similar. I could have used that as my pull tab. That would have been a good pull tab. Put you there, and put you there. Don't you weigh down. All right, I've got 5 of these. 1, 2. Oh, no. Let's put you in the bottom. Do you fit? Oh, you barely fit in the bottom. Nothing wrong with a doily here or there. That's for sure. All right, here we go. These ones. You know what? I think these would look cute with ink. Let's ink it. All right, I'm going to do silver and gold. And I don't know if I'm going to do this one or not. I'm going to do silver and gold. This is scrap. It's fine to have the ink on it. Now what I like to do is just put a light something on it so they're not perfectly... Oh, and if you are one of the people receiving these, remember that these sometimes need glue on the back if you're going to use them. This gold ink is very faint, but it's nice. Oh man, I'm about out of this. Oops, that one has a line. No! Okay, 2 more. And 1 more. Now I have to do the silver. Oh my gosh, look at that. I have a perfect line in those ones. That's okay. And let's do silver. Let this dry a little. Well, you can hardly see the silver, but the blend is nice. Watch, I'll see the gold just fine on my silver. Nope, it's not coming out, so that's fine. Well, that's good, not just fine. And the whole key is to just make sure that when they use these, they're not bright and perfect, and they can ink them or spray them however they want. There we go. Silver and gold. Now I'm singing Christmas songs again. Let that dry, and I'll be right back. Holy smackaginolies, you can hardly even tell on camera that they're inked. You can hardly even tell. But when you put them on paper, they're not so bright, crazy white. So that's nice. And it looks good in here. And they're nice and dry. And they fit on the inside. Just a bunch of yummy little things that go on the inside. Okay. My size I need. Some private stuff in this book that I had to trim out. So let's just go to the back here and rip it from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. Why do I like these pages? Well, the interesting answer is something different. It's because you see how it has like that little inked trim? It inspires us to do something different. It just does. And so each of these pages will be fine, folded in half, and put in here. 1, 2, how many times have I counted to 5 today? I mean, I think I'm a 3-year-old learning to count to 5. That's what it is. And then the people who receive these, you can reuse it as like a little jewelry box or a craft room storage box, or I'm currently working on little storage box. I like that. I like pretty boxes that can be reused. My instant word guide. Let's pick special words. Ooh, let's do this. We have 5 people, 5 names. Let's pick an S for Shelly. How about this? We'll go to this page. Oh, we'll rip this page out for the S's. It doesn't want to rip out. There we go. And let's find a word for Shelly. Definitely not sterile or stethoscope or stick. Not sticky. Definitely not stifling. My goodness. She's the opposite of stifling. Stimulating. Stimulative. Didn't even know that was a word. She's not stingy. She doesn't stink. She doesn't stipulate or stir. Ooh, she does stir a lot of emotions. That's true. In a good way. She's not stoic. Stony, stop. We're going to find a good one in here. She's not storming. She is a good story. She's always got a great story. I mean, she has some of the best stories in her live streams. Oh my gosh. I understand she's sick right now too, so I'm hoping she's feeling better soon. Streaky. One of her stories is about streaking. Oh, not her. Not actually streaking. I mean, she was in her jammies. So technically, that's not streaking. But Superman. Superman's a story. Where can I highlight this? I'm looking for something I can use as a highlighter for the word. And I don't have any little highlighter that I can use. So I'll use my chalk marker. Isn't that funny, the things we want to use? I'll use my chalk marker in blue. It's not coming out blue. Well, I'll use that. And just nudge it by the word story. And use my finger. I dirtied up the story. See now, Shelly, you have a dirty story. Okay, and we're always talking about racy books, right? Okay, so Mary. Let's go into the M's. And we'll just pick a random M and we'll find a good Mary. Oh gosh, I'm on the man page. It starts with manful and ends with mar. Man, she is not manly. She certainly isn't mangy. She's not mania. She's darn adorable. That's what she is. She always has a nice manicure, but I wouldn't even put that as hers. Oh, she has adorable mannerisms, and she's very mannerly. That's true. Man, there's some words I certainly wouldn't even... Oh, many-sided? I don't know. Manure and manuscript. Oof, that's a horrible word. And my daughter, when she was in high school, was a marauder, and I can't believe that they even allowed that to be like their oh, she's such a, you know, I don't know if you guys know the oh, it has marijuana on here too. The marigolds are fabulous flowers. And she has that flower wall. Really makes me want to, oh, she puts her mark on things too. That's a good word too. Yeah, I really want to use this one. Let me get a better pen. Let me get my pen thing in, get this done right. And get my yellow. And I'm sorry, Shelly, yours is all mucky, but it's a dirty story. And that's what we'll do, is we highlighted story with yellow. And now we're going to highlight the marigold with yellow. That's so cute. What was the other word I was thinking about using for her? She puts her mark on her. Oh, she's marvelous. She's marvelous. We can have a little fun with this. Could give her streaky. All right. That's good. We'll keep it with that for Mary. I'll have to add these ones at the end, huh? Okay, let's go to Lynn. We have L's. And let's pull an L out. Oh, shoot. I have the beginning of the L's. She's certainly no lackey. All right, what do we have? She's not laborious. I don't even know what laconic means. Now I want to go look that up. Oh my gosh. Lactation and oh, you know, she's got such a funny, dirty sense of humor that she's so ladylike. You know, that's one of those words that's a little bit sexist though, but so sweet. She is. She's adorable. There are definitely some words I would not use in here. Land. Nope. Nope. No lap, no louse, no lapel, no lapboard. She's not a largely. She's not a Largo. I grew up next to a city called Largo. Larynx. These are hard words to give to her. She is very much the personality of a Vegas girl, even though she's in California. Oh my gosh. Now that one I have to highlight. All right, that's definitely the one that's going to make her laugh. When she gets it and she sees latex, she'll know what I was thinking. That is funny. I warned you, she has a dirty mind and it's funny. Patricia. Patricia, lovely Patricia. Let's go here to the P's. This helps me peel this book apart. Let's pick a good word in the P's. So she's not predictable. Pre-exist, prefab, prefect, prefer. These are pre-words. She's not pregnant, that's for sure. She's not prejudiced. Nor is she pre-med. She might pre-mix a few things. That's about it. Oh, she's prepared. Be prepared. She's so prepared. She's crafting. She's got all her stuff. Have you seen how she organized some of her stuff? She's definitely prepared. And it's always, whenever she's working on it, it's her prerogative. Yep. That's so cute. Pre-sell, present. She's quite presentable, but that's not a word that I'd really put there. Ooh, premonition. I wish that was in this mix. All right. She's pre-shunk. Oh, man, she's adorable. Oh. Prestige. That's a good word. Pre-stress. Sometimes. Sometimes. She's certainly not a pretender. She is who she is. Nope, this is good. This is good. Oh, she's priceless. There we go. She's priceless. I should have scratched off more for everybody. I should have done it that way, because that was actually kind of fun. I just change it up every single time I do it. All right, here we go. We're going to go to the J's. H, K, I, J. There's not a lot of J's in here. All right, here we go. Jane. Jubilant Jane. That's what we have. Jubilant Jane. It's the first word, and it totally fits. Joker Jane. She is kind of funny. Did I just say kind of? No, she is funny. She's jovial, which is like Joker. She's joyful. She's juicy. I'm just kidding. Oh, just kidding. You are going back to the Lynn sense of humor here. Oh, man. Jute. Now you just make me want to play with things. Just a little jazzy. She'd laugh if I called her jerky. But I'm not. Flotsam and jetsam. It has jetsam in here. She's jeweler. She's jewelry. She's like the jewelry in a room. You know, the crystals on a chandelier. That's what she's like. Yeah, see, I don't like any of those other words for her. We'll just stick with these ones. We'll stick with these ones. And then we'll come back to these ones and put them back in later. Because I don't want to put them in the wrong people's. All right, so we'll put you up here. So this is done. I have my little box of things to put away. Now let's do this one. What did we say the length and width were? 4 3/4 by 4. All right, so let's take out this blue. Ooh, and that orange is a good one too. Take out this blue and this orange. I'm gonna have 2 left over, but I can live with it. This came from when I was making the boho stuff. All right, and I don't have to cut them all at the same time. How big is this? That's 6.5 inches, which means you're going to be trimmed right here. So if you're 6.5 inches, then 3.5 and 3.5 is 7. 3 1/4 and 3 1/4 is 6.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 1/4 and 3 1/4 is 3.5. Now you guys see how I have my little pile of scraps. 3 1/4. 3.5. And we have another one. And my extras. Now, I'm not going to do all of these. Let's just pick out a couple off the top, which are fabulous. And I don't remember if these are the kind that are sticky back, but I'll tell you in a second. Nope, they're not the sticky back ones. Okay, so I have 1, 2. I don't want it to be plain. It's got to be fancy pants, right? No, not just black. We don't want black. Oh, that's kind of fancy pants. 3, 4. Let's pick a different color so I don't get duplicates. And a different pattern. 5. All right, here's how this one's going to work for me. I'm going to go in and measure this, but I have to trim this one off. I want this to be no more than 4 inches. Ooh, yeah, no more than 4 inches. Get a sliver. No more than 4. And then I'll do it in half, whatever the half is. No more than 4. And do that again. I think I just like making these little kits. That is like a form of crafting for me. I really like pulling these kits together. They're just fun. For the love of paper crafting. I could even put these in here as little flags. Maybe I could do that. Let's see how long we are and cut that in half. Half of 6.5 is 3 1/4 again. Did I do that right? Yep. 3 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 1/4. Everybody's going to get 2 sheets, but they're not going to be the same 2 sheets. And 3 1/4. Okay. And then these ones, if I cut them just at an angle, they don't have to be perfect, just cute. All right, one of these, someone different, one of these, and one of these. One of these, one of these, something different, and one of those. One of these, one of these. I'm not going to be able to always do something different. And one of these, one of these, one of these. So there's one set. There's 2 sets. Three sets. Like that. 1, 2, 2, 2. How come we have 1 extra? I don't know. But this person's going to get 3. Well, that's why I have 1 extra, because there's 1 right there. There we go. All right, trash. This is done. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want to make it exactly the size I need. So let's do that. Exactly the size I need was 4 3/4. Make sure this is right. Yep, 4 3/4 by 4. Yep. So I'll have pretty scraps, and that's okay. So 4 3/4 will be my first cut. Should have done 4 as my first cut. By 4. And that's okay. That'll make a nice tag. And then I can put the tag in. Ooh, that's too tight. Hot dag it. Have to go less than that. Too tight. 4 is too tight. So 4 3/4 by 3 3/4 it is. That's fine. Four 3/4. I like it this way now because now I can make a good tag by 3 3/4. Four 3/4. How do people cut and talk at the same time? Like, how does that happen? I could sit here and philosophize and tell stories, but I cannot do it while cutting. I mean, you'd think that my brain is like, oh, well, yeah, you can do that. You can definitely tell stories and cut at the same time. Oh, no. No, I can't. That's because I'm sitting here trying to measure. Okay, it's working now. I was practicing my talking and cutting. 2, 3, 4. And 5. We're going to make tags out of the other ones. I don't know. This might be boring for you guys. Let me know. Give me feedback privately or in comments to let me know if you actually think this real-time video was even fun for you to watch on pulling this together and deciding how to cut things. I mean, if you just sat there and watched me wander around the room and pick out what was going to go in these kits, you'd have been laughing at me because I was a bit of a fool wandering around the room. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. All right. 4 3/4. 3 3/4. And I'm still doing it. I'm still trying to think about these things. So let me tell you what happened in my world today. I mean, there's always something going on in the world, right? So on the RV, the trailer that we bought, that's like our guest house in the backyard, the power, when you plug it in, even though we just had 50 amp power installed in the backyard, just had it done, and plug it in, and nothing, it totally drained the battery. You couldn't even put the slide outs in or out. So we brought the electrician back out, who helped us determine what it was. You know what it was? It was just that the fuse had blown inside the RV. And that fuse was enough. What size is this? It's supposed to be 2 inches or 2.5 inches. This one is exactly 2 inches. How much are you? Please be 2.5, because I don't want to trim you all to 2. No, you're 2 1/4. 2 1/4 inches. Really? Now I'm going to trim you all to 2. 2. My little trimmer is downstairs, otherwise I'd be using that. It's hard to get these little slivers, isn't it? Alright, come on. 2. So then my husband went to go buy the fuses. They're big fuses too. Has the number 40 on them, shows you how ignorant I am. I don't know what that 40 means. I just assume it's amps, you know, but I really don't know. And so it was a couple of 40s, which makes me want to tell liquor jokes, even though I've actually never had a 40. Yeah, I've heard the jokes. I think that means 40 ounces, right? But it does remind me of a college story, now that I tell you that. So when I was a kid and I was going to college, and if I've told you this story before, just mute me out, but I was that Horseshack in the classroom. Ooh, 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 ooh. I was that person. I really wanted to always have the answer. I mean, not really, but not raising my hand all the time, but a lot of the time. And so if nobody raised their hands, the teacher felt comfortable calling on me. Well, I was in economics class, and they were talking about how things are complementary. Maybe it was marketing. I don't know. I was in some class, and they were talking about how things are complementary. And when they were talking about it, the teacher said, you know, it's kind of like pizza and then he points to me. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Oh, excuse my language. I didn't know what he was talking about. And so, what was my response? Soda? And the cloud erupted. I mean, you'd have thought it was one of those nightmares where you were in the classroom giving a presentation in your underwear. I was so embarrassed by how loud people laughed and how funny they thought it was. But yeah, that story's been told countless times around me because it's just indicative of how silly I am. That'd be me in my college days. But I wasn't really a normal college student. I had kids. Went back to school after the normal time most people do. And that's okay. People don't have to do things on other people's schedules. They do it on their schedules. I do love this thing. Which way does the writing go? This way. So, 1 little, 2 little, 3 little piggies. I'm still counting. Can you believe I'm still counting? Oh, I can't even believe I'm still counting. I know my battery's going to die soon. I don't have all this done yet. I really wanted to have it done. But it's a fun little package. It's cold here today. It was in the 60s. Alright, let's give them some folder tops. That'd be cute. One, not the second page one. I'll just grab the front of them. 2, 3. I used them to make cards one day. 4. And this is just the tops of the folders that I know I could reuse. 5. And this one. Alright, let's make sure I didn't shortchange myself, and let's make sure that they're 4 inches wide, 4 3/4. Oh my gosh, and they are. How cool is that? So this is 4 3/4, and this gives me a good edge. You can use that to make more. And so if that's 4 3/4, then let's make this 4. I'm not sure if that's cute or not. I thought it was going to be cute, but I'm really not sure if it is or not. Wow. Well, oh, remember that 4 was too close. It's 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. Dagnabbit. See how that looks. Maybe it's because it's so sharp right there. Let's take the nip of the pointy off on both sides. I'm okay with that pointy. Let's take the nip of the pointy off. That is better. And I still don't fully know how I feel about that. But you know what? They can decide. So 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. Have to remember that one more time. These ones I won't give to them, just the big ones. Oops, I grabbed from the wrong pile. And I really thought that was going to be adorable too. It's funny how you expect something to look one way and it looks totally different than your expectation. And you're all sad about it. And I'm all sad about it. I really wanted it to look good. Well, these crafters will find a way to make it look fabulous. Probably even find a way to make it look like a book. Alright, here we go. 3 3/4. One, 2, 3. And these. What do we want to do with this? We can trim off this side. Four and 3/4 doesn't even take it all the way off. Nope. Let's take this one to 3 3/4. And then this one to 4 3/4. Well, that makes a good looking tag. We'll do that one. Let's make these into tags. Make sure they're either 1.5 inches, 2 inches, or 2.5 inches. And this one is going to have to be 1.5 inches. I don't know why, but in my head I was just thinking to myself, you know, it's interesting that so many people that I talk to talk about politics on their Facebook pages, and I intentionally don't, for a myriad of reasons. They might be able to use these on different things, so I'll put that in there. But in my group of friends, there's people from all different groups of backgrounds, even other countries with different political, other countries where someone's actually in, you know, well, we won't go into that level of detail, but, you know, politics are all over. People have different thoughts and different feelings and different beliefs. And the only thing I really want to say about politics is that we all need to spend more time focusing on how we can have a conversation and listen to what each other are saying and find the harmony in that. You know, I know that sounds a little peace, love, and happiness, but for goodness sakes, we make the biggest deals out of some things because I think we want to take the ideas off of our own stresses and things that keep us awake at night. Or blame our own stresses and things that keep us awake at night on others. Yeah. This one's going to be 2 inches wide. I love manila folders for tags. It's like the perfect texture, perfect thickness for a tag. Not too thick, not too thin. Please tell me I have 5 of these. I feel like I only have 4 of these. Oh, please tell me that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is supposed to be 5. Let's see if you're 2 inches. Oh, for the heaven of love. That is 2 inches. Look at that. That's exciting. This I don't want to keep. All right. This little guy. And we're going to have tag 1. Tag 2. And I'm counting again, guys. Are you sick of me counting yet? Holy snackage. So I'm kind of curious. What kind of projects did you guys work on this year for Christmas? What kind of things are you working on or doing? I would love to know. I still haven't done my Christmas cards. I am almost done with my quilt, but I still have to edit the video for it. But the key for me is I really wanted to get the quilt done. That's all the folder tops I want to do. Ooh, this book is fabulous. You know, when you have certain things in your stash that you hoard that you don't want to use, you have to remind yourself, I need to use them. So what I'm going to do is use it. So I'm pulling out a page, and this is going to be 4 of them, and this one will be 5. And I need to do a little bit of fussy cutting. What you doing here? All right, so, oh no, I pulled out too many pages. Let's see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. 10 doesn't really help me. 10 does help me. 2 sets of 5. Yeah, just pretend I did that on purpose. All right, so what these are ways for them to cut out their own vellum envelopes. And I am just going to rough cut these babies for them. And each person gets the set that it goes with. And I'm hoping that they fit in here nicely. So this will be fussy cut out and made into a beautiful envelope. Well, maybe I'll do the fussy cutting. Okay, you guys just imagine me doing the fussy cutting while I'm watching TV. And they'll be put into the kits. Let me see. The iron-on transfers. You can guarantee I'm not fussy cutting this one. So let's be random. Oh, how cute. All right, so I have how many little images? Oh, they fit to, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's a test. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and whatever. Okay, let's do a few. These are just beautiful iron-ons. So for those of you who are receiving these are the iron-ons. And I'm really hoping that you remember that they're the iron-ons because I don't want to fold them. But even if you don't, whoa, there's a hint of the image on the back of this one, so that's okay. So if you want to iron it onto your shirt, I don't have a perfect way to do this, so I'm just going to wobbly cut these. Because if I'm not going to fussy cut, I want it to at least be a good wobbly cut in case they use it as a different kind of craft. But they are iron-ons, folks. I hope they know that. Oh man, how cute this is. You know, I've had this iron-on book for so long, and my intent with the iron-on book actually has nothing to do with iron-ons. It has to do with practicing my drawing skills. Because I can't really see these things in my head. And so I wanted to use this book, and I haven't really done it. It's just that's why I bought it. I wanted to use it as a tool for how to draw. Oh, this little horse got cut a little close. He was horsing around. All right. Yes, I really am just goofy all the time. Crappy puns all the time. Like when you go on one of those sightseeing cruises and they tell bad puns the whole time and the crowd's barely laughing or goes, oh, you know, when the pun's really bad. I'm that person giggling at the puns. Because, you know, they worked hard at trying to find a pun that was relevant to whatever it is they were talking about on their cruise. My last cruise, that was like on the way to a cool buffet-style dinner, was in Fort Lauderdale. And I don't mean like one of those big cruise ships. I mean one of those other kind of cruise ships. You know, I'm going to go ahead and cut out this barn. Because the barn's cute. That's why I'm cutting the barn out. You know, you wanted to know that. Let's cut this one out. You know, I don't know how you guys put up with me for so long. I could tell you all the things going on in my life. That's just way too much information. And that's the holidays. But we definitely got our miracle. With the happy healthiness that we have that didn't seem possible just a month ago. It's so amazing. Then it's amazing how fast time flies afterwards, right? You get so busy in all the things that you do, and then where did the time go? Today, we go out for lunch. There's this place that serves chicken and dumplings every Thursday. And it's a farmer's market here, and that's absolutely fabulous. And it's the name of the restaurant, not an actual market. It's where the farmers bring their stuff for those big machine-like things. And the restaurant is just fabulous. Been there like 60 years or some ridiculous number of years. And their chicken and dumplings make you feel like you belong in the South when you eat them. I do have a full belly. I know that, you know, it's almost 5 right now here. I know that I want to have the fried chicken for dinner. And so we each bought what we wanted for our dinner tonight that I'm just going to reheat. And I usually make dinner from scratch, although I failed at my angel food cake. Instead of folding in the flour, I whisked it in and everything fell. I cooked it anyway, and whoo, that angel food cake was dense. Dense doesn't even begin to cover it. But was it sweet and tasty? Yeah. It just wasn't spongy like it was supposed to be. Oh man, I can tell you how not to make an angel food cake. And it's nice to make all those things. I don't need to have that test pattern for the corn. All right, we're on the last one. Are you sick of me fussy cutting yet or what? Oh, we're not on the last one. Is there one underneath this? Feels like it's 2 pages to me. Oh, it is. All right. And I am going to have plenty of these to give to them. I like that. I just hope they know. I hope they know it's not just a coloring page. I could send them a private message. Smack and Janoli's, it's already 5:17. I think he needs that balloon that blew away. But he doesn't need the snail. I swear that person's been mowing for hours. I don't know how you can mow that long. Okay, maybe I don't swear, but you know what I mean. It's a good thing it's not a fussy cutting day for me. Or maybe it's just because I'm doing it in a hurry. Maybe it's because it's my big scissors. Maybe it's because I'm hungry. And whoever came up with that term, hangry, ooh, they got it right. Because I really tell you, when I start to get hungry, I get ditzy. Not that I'm not ditzy all the time. I'm one of those intellectual ditzy people. I'm ditzy on some things and intellectual on other things, and I don't know. I think if I was to think about the way we're all made up, and I think I said this before, but if not, I know I've said it to my kids. You know, I have a theory that we all have a different point system. And imagine everybody's given 100 points, and we get to allocate them. And we're learning how to allocate them while our brain is forming in that first 5 years. And some of it is nature, some of it is nurture, on how those points are allocated. And some people have some strengths that seem like they're more important than other people's strengths, but they're really not. You know, everybody has different strengths. And when you love that strength to have the ability to have bliss regardless of your circumstance, I mean, you know, that would be an awesome strength. You know, and there's so many different ways that you can view your strengths. Everything from how strong your eyesight is to your intellect, your visual beauty. Some people seem to have it all, but some of those people who I've met who appear to have it all together, they have the most extreme anxieties. Actually, I have some extreme anxieties. So, you know, those are like deducted points. You know, we have those things that deduct to make our lives a little bit harder, and those things that make our lives a little bit easier, you know, and we all define success differently. The key is, at least from my perspective, is to be real with yourself on what success is, figure out what that means to you, create that audacious goal, oh, I almost ripped it. Create the little goals along the way. And your goal doesn't have to be dollars or cents, or it doesn't even have to make sense to other people. I mean, really, personally, my view of success is joy. You know, if I can find a way to have joy with the moment, in the moment, with the people that I am near and with the people that I love, with the people that I care for, and bring joy to others that are strangers and friends, that's success to me. You know, I don't need to have the most of anything, the best of anything. I don't need to have, you know, the arrogance I used to have on some things to pretend like I could be more than I am. I don't need that. I'm still growing and I'm still learning. I'm just like, you know, the whole old school Aristotle, Socrates. You know, I am not a knowledgeable person. I just ask a lot of questions to gradually improve my knowledge. You know what I just did there? That was weird. Sounded like something changed. Is that a blower? Those machines amaze me. They stand there and they blow something from one point to another, just like the wind, until the wind comes up. And we're using gasoline to make this stuff happen. I mean, it'd be funnier if it was wind power to create the wind, but we're using power to create wind. And that wind does really no huge amount of good. I'm just whining now because I hate those things, and rarely do I hate something. You know, for me, those blowers and plastic bags fall into the same category. I hate plastic bags. Little turtle killers. I guess I can fussy cut and whine at the same time, huh? That conversation has been all over the map. I don't even know what these little things are. Got like a little rope, a little ball, little weights. That's what they are. They're weights. Little exercise bears. That's cute. They're barely there. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, got over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh wow, that looks almost the same. No, it's different. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh, do you even fit? Nope. Uh-oh, where was I? So I have 4 of these and 3 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Nope. This doesn't seem fair. I think what I'll do is I'll just take these little pieces out. Set them aside. And take out 1, 2, 3. Bunny, chicken, and a horse. And set these in here. And the scissors go flying. So I'll come back right at this point, at the next bit. Oh, no, let's do this first. Let's go to the Hoot Nanny. I love this book. I hardly ever give it away, but I need to give it away every once in a while. So we'll go right here. I'm going to trim this out to 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. How wide are we? 9. So that'd be 4 1/2. So if that's 4 1/2, then I can do 3 3/4 that way. So 4 3/4 this way. Oh my gosh, look at this. What am I doing? Four 3/4. How big are we? 7. 3 3/4 it is. It's barely anything, so I can put the extras there. Let's get this right. 4 3/4. Get that extra little crap that I accidentally scribbled in. All right. And where does 3 3/4 fall? There's 4 3/4 fall. Right there. Oh, I should have trimmed it right there. I think I will. That side off just in case. There we go. And she's sleeping here right by my side, and in her right hand there's a silver dagger. She says, "I'll never." Wow, that's a scary song. Froze in the cold and so I die, parted for Puget Sound, away from a world full of shams, I sing of my happy condition. Wow, that's a scary song too. I wandered all over this country, prospecting and digging for gold. I've tunneled, hydraulicked, and cradled, and I nearly... Round her neck she wears a yellow ribbon. That is a scary song. Okay, let's go 4. 4 3/4. See where that takes us. So I think it takes us a little too far. Let's do 3 3/4 this way. And a little less. I can get rid of the song. Song title. I've wandered all over this country prospecting and digging. Oh, I've already done that one. Okay. That is just a scary song. Let's do this one at, this is 4 3/4, so I'm going to trim him here at 3 3/4. That one's perfect. Sing no love songs, you'll wake my mother. Ha! That's funny. Alright, I need one more. So this one says, morning, cross the land and sea, oh blow ye winds of morning, blow back my love to me. Okay. Oh my gosh, so let's just fold this in half and call it funny. And give this person a two-sided funny. And make sure that it fits. And it does. Okay. You guys go down here. And I still need this as my guide. So that's everything. Let me go make dinner, cut these, and I'll finish this video later. So let me show you what I did, because in this Mantra Wellness magazine, it had these Mantra 30 Days of Wisdom, where both the front and the back were cool. So it says stuff like, let's stop. Nobody realizes that some people expend tremendous energy merely to be normal. Whatever normal is. Oh, and this says day 1. I need to get rid of where it says day 11, I mean. See if I can do that. Well, yep, there you go. Fall on your face until you're ready to look foolish. You'll never have the possibility of being great. Share. Then this one says, resolve. I have been absolutely terrified every moment of my life, and I've never let it keep me from doing a single thing I wanted to do. This one says, wild hearts. It's not easy to love, but I'm well loved. I try to love well in return. Roxane Gay. Don't let it get you down. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Albert Einstein. Keep growing. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change, and no regrets. Buy the ticket, take the ride. Hunter Thompson. And then this one is, oh, it says day 10. I really need to get rid of where it says that. Allow yourself to be seen. Wonder Woman. I'm stronger than I am broken. Okay, allow yourself to be seen. Love takes off masks that we fear we cannot live without and know we cannot live within. You're not for everyone. I'm an acquired taste. Roxane Gay. Remembering, re-examine all that you've been told. Dismiss that which insults your soul. Complex creatures. Do I contradict myself? Very well. Do I contradict myself? Very well. Then I contradict myself. I am large. I contain multitudes. Walt Whitman. This one says, stay present. If you aren't in the moment, you're either looking forward to uncertainty or back to pain and regret. This one says, keep laughing. My focus is to forget the pain of life, forget the pain, mock the pain, reduce it, and laugh. Jim Carrey. The song of yourself. I celebrate myself and I sing myself. I exist as I am. That is enough. Walt Whitman. That's fabulous. You got this. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced. James Baldwin. This one actually says Mantra 30 Days of Wisdom, and it tells you where to get it. Instagram. This one's just blank. Oh. And my girlfriend's quote. I just flow from coffee to Jen. She's had a stressful week. It was funny. All right. I tweaked her words a little bit. Now what I have here are these cute little foldable things. Now, one of the things I personally do, and I think these are too sharp for it, is I will take them and crease the fold. Oh, and like I said, in this magazine, Mantra Wellness is where I got the 30 Days of Wisdom from. So let me move this over and get back to doing the vellum pieces that for me was yesterday, for you was a couple of minutes ago. All right, tea first. Smacks! My tea is gone. What am I going to do about that? I need to get more tea. Now, when you receive these, if you don't have Zotz or double-sided stick tape, which I presume you all do, then you can actually lock these up with washi tape. And that looks cute too. Oh, isn't that adorable? And then you just put something in there and it becomes the cutest little things. But yeah. Let's move this guy out of my way. Why? Because I like to. M-O-U-S. Yes, Mickey Mouse is in my head today. Why? Because I have seen so much Mickey Mouse. And we're just going to close off all these adorable little pockets. So today, I have people coming in about a half an hour. And I'm hoping... Oh gosh, isn't that cute? I kind of want to trim off that grass, but we'll see how that goes. Now, I'll leave it for the person to decide how they want to do it, but oh, they're so cute. Oh, they just fell out. You know, there's something fabulous about pockets, isn't there? All right, that person gets a pocket. I think I have enough for everyone to get 2 pockets, and that'll be the plan. That's definitely a tiny little strip right there. And then you go from here to there. And like I said, I can see through it, so I can easily line up where the lines go. But I'm making sure I don't press too hard because, you know, vellum sometimes does that silly little tear that we don't want it to do. And I'm leaving the lid open because, you know, I just don't know how the person who receives it wants to use the pocket. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, look at how perfect this is. Everybody gets 2. So, let me find my corner here. From here to here. And from here to there. And you are from here to there. There's no actual line on this one, so if I didn't do it perfectly right, I just changed the order that it's folded in. Oh, but it works. I think I like this one on the outside better, though. I don't know. They can choose. Oh, for the love of tiny pockets, how cute is this? I think I just love everything tiny. That's all there is to it. Okay, you saw this book earlier, and now you know why I have 2 of them, because these pockets are so fabulous. Although, I will tell you, it's a hassle to cut them out. It is. Maybe it's because I'm spoiled from having die cuts. Oh, what a cute little envelope. All right, let's try to put one of the big ones in with this tiny one. All right, line you up right there. I think these ones were the biggest hassle to cut out, that are rounded. Because your brain is like, where do I come to a point at on this thing? That's why. Look at that. I didn't even, because it's such a small area right there, I didn't do the little curve. But how cute this one is. It just opens up right there. You can put anything you want in that little pocket. See? Now this one comes out of the side a little bit. So maybe it's better tucked in this way. It makes a better seal. I don't know. And this one I would probably use washi tape to finish it off. Just because I don't know how to keep things from falling out of the sides right there. So you know what? You're going to get the bear because the bear won't fall out. Does the bear fit? Oh, barely. Oh, you go there. I couldn't resist. Yes, I laugh at dumb puns. Why? Because I am a dumb pun. It's okay. I accept this as it is. I like when the colors are vastly different. It's easier for me to line it up in the background there. Oh, but this is a hard spot. There we go. This goes probably on the outside. This one also probably goes on the outside. Fold you in, tuck you under like a little baby. Just put the purple with the green. And if you felt like it, you could put a pocket in a pocket, right? See? We're going to put you this one is different. I don't know how to do that pocket better. Let's do this way. You could actually make this one 2 pockets, a little pocket right there and a little pocket right here. That is cute. All right, we're going to put you with the yellow. And this one's another tiny envelope. You can't have enough of the tiny envelopes. Uh-oh. Well, what happens if I put the wrong spot? When I crease it, I just do another one. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. The other thing you can do is you've done your vellum and you don't have one of these and you don't feel comfortable using the head of scissors. You just fold it over and use the tail of your scissors in your fold. Like this. The handle of your scissors, whatever you want to call it. And that becomes your folder. Again, I don't want to fold the top, but you look good with that purple one right there. All right, so I'll do that again for you. So I'm just going to be really careful and fold it up where it feels like it needs a fold up. Oh my gosh, they even gave me the perfect rose. I mean, whoever designed this book did a great job. Because look, with this folded up, it is that rose in the background. So now I'll do this one again, line it up to make it that rose. How nice of them to do that, if it comes in that way. There we go, and it does. Line it up, and now I know I have that lined up perfectly. And let me line up the rose this way. And again, it's perfect. And this envelope looks like the rose was stamped on it, but yet it opens all the way up like that. How cool that is! Woohoo! And you go in this pocket. Look, these two look cute next to each other, so they could be on opposing pages. Alright, with that said, let's divvy these ones out. Let's take this off because it'll just get in my way. Let me set you down here. Okay. Now we want to be fair. How can we be fair? You can see what kind of a mom I was, huh? You guys also use that rule where if there was something for them to split in half, you have one kid split it and the other person chooses which half. All right, that one has nothing on the back. Nothing on the back. Nothing on the back. Well, I don't know how I feel about that one. Nothing on the back. Oh, is that 5? No, that's 4. Oh, one more. Nothing on the back. That's exciting. So we'll just divvy these ones out as they are. Okay, you could have red inside that pocket. You could have red inside that pocket. You could have cream. These are actually kind of big for the pockets, so they'll just be random. And how many are left without that? Oh my gosh, look at that. There's exactly 5 of these. All right, so I just want to make sure you're not yellow. So that's fine. So put the yellow with the cream, the blue with the red, the pink with the red, and the yellow with the cream. Now, let's divvy these out. You need to go with a curvy one. Why? Because that looked good on a page with a curvy one. Look at that. I think they went together. That's a little too perfect. Okay. What's this one? This one looks just like this one, so you get that one. Let's give this guy his. This one looks just like this one. And I don't know what to do with that one. Let's give him this one. And that one. This one I made into a little book. Okay, because it's small. He should have those things inside. There you go. There you go. All right, let's look at this guy. What do we have with these two? Alrighty then. I feel like you should get the big flower like this. because it'll go nicely on the same page. I'll give you 3 of them. And this one, let's give you this one. Who's next? This is the guy with 2 little ones. All right, you definitely get this one. Let's put you in here. It's purple. And you definitely get this one. I just feel like you should get this one. But these look like they match better. So let's give you these 2. If they'll fit inside. And they do. Ish. Do you fit? No, you don't fit. So I'll put you right there. That way the person knows they go together. Even put you in there. Alright. And I gave you the big bear and a little envelope. This little envelope looks like... Oh, look at that. Now we know where those images came from. Let me change this up a little bit. These match that. So now you have the bear and these 2 images, and they do go together, just not inside. And that's fine. And you are going to get these flowers. I'll give you... Actually, I kind of like you with this one. This one's in there, and that one's in there. And you get these 2. Put you back. And I have these left, which you have the matchy-matchy flower. Give those 2 to you. And these are so perfectly matchy-matchy that I just want to put those 3 with those. So that means you got this. That goes with you. Well, it looks like I'm done with that part. And I feel like I'm happy with the way it's come together. So let's just do this. Put in this last piece and call this one Jane's. Oh, it doesn't fit. Well, you know what, Jane? It's going to go here, like this. Fold it in half, you go in there, you go in there, and Jane gets this one. Now, how am I going to know this is Jane's? Where did I just put that? Right here. So I need to figure this out a little bit better. So let's do this. And just put you on top right there. Jane gets that one. So when I open it, I'll know whose it is. And the next one. You get a little baggie, which is kind of random. And Patricia gets this one. Oh, I like that it's random. The last one was blue with the pink inside. Or blue with the blue inside. Now this is blue with the pink inside. Oh, that's right. I was going to fold these. Well, I guess this one wants to fold right here, so that's where it's going to fold. Put you down there. Put the top on, open the top up, and put Patricia's name right there. 2 done. Next. Okay, we're going to fold this in half. Put the little baggie in there. Put a top on. Got another blue one with a blue. Close this. This one's lens. And that one's done. Reach for the last one over here. And you have... Oh my gosh, it's not the last one. I have a last one over there. So you have Mary's. Mary gets page 100. How cool is that? And blue. Close my cute little lid. I so look forward to mailing these out. There we go. And that's Mary's. And the last one is Shelly from Crafting Mama. Uh-oh. You know what I forgot to give Mary? A little baggie. Little baggie here. This one. And this one. Well, these, oh my goodness, sit right there. These are fun. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with me while creating these 5 little presents, which I'm about to mail off. And I'm going to get back to quilting. Love and hugs.